Not everyone's meant to be a mother. But instead of bashing her, could you do her job as a mother? Like, no. We're men. We're doing the father's job. But you don't want to be a mother? You don't want to be a mom? Full time. That's a lot. Listen, man, some of y'all chicks ain't moms full time. Stop lying. Your grandmother watches the baby. And you still going out to the club, so let's cut all the bullshit today.
I got my swag right, feeling crispy clean. Girl, I'm the flyest mother you've ever seen.
Welcome back to the Hear Me Out podcast. I'm your host, Michael May, and today we're going to continue. Listen to me, y'all. I want y'all to watch this video, but then I want y'all to also pay attention to the comments. I want y'all to see when a deadbeat mother is a deadbeat, women want to come to the rescue and be like, nah, she got a reason. You know what I'm saying? Let her be her true self. But we can't do that. See, fellas, this is why I be telling y'all guys, man. Sometimes you gotta expose these women, man. Sometimes you gotta expose these chicks. Like, fellas, this is the saddest thing that y'all guys are probably gonna ever see on this channel. Well, that's not true. That's not true. Cause y'all guys done seen the other day, baby mama five different dudes. So much she want a godly man. That was sad. That was really sad. Cause I know the outcome for her is gonna be cats and dogs and box wine, like Mr. KS used to say. But listen to this, y'all. This is crazy. If you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel, like the video, turn on notifications. Y'all already know I like to go the business out of the way and get right to it. Let's rock and roll.
Women suffering from burnout. Now, this is going to be embarrassing portrayal of what we call American women.
Yep.
Now, there's some men that can probably fit in this scenario too. But I want you to see what we're doing to ourselves.
Now, hold on. I want y'all to understand something, right? You want to know when I knew that my wife was going to be my wife? It wasn't what she did, how she did, or hear me out. When y'all already know the story. When I was back in New York City, I worked 2 full-time jobs, y'all. That's illegal in the state of New York and in many other states. You're not allowed to work 2 full-time, 8-hour, 9-hour jobs. You're not allowed. It's against the law. But I did it for almost a year and a half. When I left New York City, my wife said, I refuse. See, I keep telling y'all, man, I wish y'all guys my kind of success, man. I wish that y'all guys find a woman like the one that I have, man. My wife is beautiful. She gave me a beautiful boy. My wife is beautiful. Tall, just like me. I'm 6 foot. On a bad day when I'm slunched down, I'm 5'11", whatever the case may be. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but yo, hear me out. When she said, I'd be damned if you work your ass the way you did over there when you was in New York City. We ain't here for that. I got you, you got me. I need you to come home. I want to sit down and have dinner. We're going to have these kids, these boys. I want to chill out. I want to have my time with you. How many of y'all niggas ain't getting that right there, B? That alone is already out of y'all. Some of y'all can't even get a chick to be on your same page. But she told me, I ain't with that. I ain't with that. You're not going to come here. If you're going to do that, keep your ass over there in New York City. Straight up and down. Straight up and down. She said, I'm not with that. I'm not playing those games. I said, bet. I had to respect it. I had no choice.
All right, first couple of pictures here. This is a video of a man who confronts his baby mother about not wanting her child. All right, so I'm going to play the video, then we'll constructively criticize.
Hold on, real fast. Hear me out. Damn, my cursor's still not showing. Shoot. All right, hear me out. The first one says, this is really sad, for real. Besides that, drop my child to me and please go away. Because I don't care about chilling and hanging out. My child and me will be fine, XYZ. So leave. I don't ever show your face. I'll tell her right? That's one. Look at the next one. Not everyone's meant to be a mother. But instead of bashing her, could you do her job as a mother? Like, no. We're men. We're doing the father's job. But you don't want to be a mother? You don't want to be a mom? Full time. That's a lot. Listen, man, some of y'all chicks ain't moms full time. Stop lying. Your grandmother watches the baby. And you still going out to the club, so let's cut all the bullshit today. Telling y'all this page is gonna be different, man. Maybe she got postpartum depression. Okay, now that part I have to understand. Cause I do understand that postpartum depression is real. I've seen women, because now they have to give all this time to their child. Hear me out, y'all. Hear me out. There are times that, like, I'll see my wife. I know when she's burnt out, and I know when she's burnt out. Before she gets burnt out, like skid mark burnt out, I'm like, yo, go to the room. Go for a drive. Yo, go somewhere for a couple hours. Go tell one of your girlfriends you're coming over for a little bit. Leave me with my son. Because I understand it. You know what I'm saying? Now, besides, I can't lie. I'm not going to cap. My son doesn't act the way he acts with his mom, with me. When my son is with me, I'll be like, sit down. Eat this. But when he's with his mom, he starts dancing and he be like, while he eating his food. Like, I'm like, yo, fam. When I come out, like, sit down, he be like. And God gave us that power, fellas. God gave us that power to have that control and that authority over our family. You understand? That's why you guys could sit there and see how your children will act with you one way, but then with the mom, they'll act completely different. And that's why I'm always telling you guys, as your children get older, especially if you're a father and a boy is turning 12, 13, 14, you have to go and get that child. That mother should be smart enough to come and go, time you go with your father. I can't do it. Because what's going to happen is, as that kid turns 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, he's going to run it up on his mom. And his mom is going to start growing that level of resentment. She's going to unintentionally make life hard for that boy. For what? But if that boy was with his dad, that would have been completely different. Men naturally push young guys, 13, 14, they get the testosterone. They don't know how to deal with their emotions. And a mom can't teach a boy how to deal with that. That's where the father comes into play. So as I'm always telling you, ladies, if you're watching the 0% of y'all, when your child turns at 12, 13, 14, you better go run and bring that kid to his father, because it's time for the dad. It is what it is.
Then we'll look at the comments.
This is ridiculous, man. Like, it's pathetic. This is a handsome baby. A handsome baby, and you talking about you can't handle one child?
I can't.
One child, really? Yeah. So let me tell y'all what's going on.
Not a mother.
And please excuse my stomach grumbling. I try to stop eating after a certain time, so I like to give my body that time to work. Right now, I should have been asleep. Over here is already 12 midnight, because every day I get up at 6 in the morning, regardless of what I'm doing. So, but let's rock and roll.
Let me tell y'all what's going on. So I done let my baby mother, the mother of my child, I done let her come over for a few days to get her life together. And she said she was gonna, look for jobs and, basically just get her life together, man, because it's not going so good. And then she came out of nowhere saying that she can't handle having one child and it's too much stress. She going through stuff.
And listen, fellas, y'all don't get the opportunity to do this. See what I'm saying? If a lady want to quit on life, yeah, you guys can quit on life. Thing is this, we know that the street is there waiting for us no matter what. Women like this, they expect to be saved by one of you dumbass motherfuckers. You see what I'm saying? And this is why I asked the chick, if I already see a woman has a child under like the age of 12 and the child's not with you and with the dad, why is he with the dad? Oh, well, if that answer don't sound right to me, bruh, throwing the whole bitch in the garbage, straight up. I'm just letting you know. Picking her up, trash. The whole chick is going in the garbage. I'm letting you know. Straight up and down. And she's struggling with life. Men can't do this like this, man. Men can't. But this is the reason why amongst men who commit, you know what, and they turn off their own TV, it's because life gets hard for us too. But a lot of these young girls, they're not built for this life. They're not built for life. They're not built for life. I want y'all to understand, some of these young girls, they're not built for what real life is about. They're not ready for it. The older you get, the harder it's gonna get for you as a woman. Come on, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, this is not the first time that something happened like this.
Now I will say this. This ain't for everybody. But big shout out to Venus. That's my son's mom. Truth's mom. See? Because the way she conducted herself and the way she was able to apologize and be real and know that she ain't never tried to manipulate, use my kid, told me none of that. She came at me, she was thorough, she was real, made mistakes, but was able to come back. If she ever hit a bad spell and I had to hold her down, my wife already told me, you tell her to come here. She good. I got respect for her. I value what she's done. See what I'm saying? But I wouldn't do that for everybody. But this chick right here, clearly, she has a habit of always coming back for help.
She real life don't want to do no more with her life. Like, she don't want to take care of her responsibilities, man. We not even together, like I just said, y'all. Like, see? I don't know what's wrong with her. You know what I'm saying? I told her, that's fine. You can stay here for a few days while I go make my money. You know, I'm a busy man. You know what I'm saying? I even gave her $500, thousands, like every week. You know what I'm saying? And
All right, so what we see here, you guys see it for the podcast people. There's a young black mother. She does look young. She definitely looks probably about early 20s.
Right.
She's very petite. She's wearing a black dress. She's crumpled up in the corner by a door, surrounded by plastic bags, what I would assume would be her possessions or trash. All right, and she looks very depressed. She looks down. She's sitting in the corner. Guys, this is a sign of what they would call depression. All right, and people in the comment section are saying, hey, you know, she's depressed. She's suffering from postpartum depression. And she says, hey, you don't understand what it's like to be a mother. Her child probably is not disciplined. She's not doing a good job of training the child. And the child is probably reckless and she can't control the child. She's probably trying to train the child to be a liberal, meaning that she refuses to abuse the child verbally. She refuses to set the kid straight, train the kid right. All right. And so the kid's probably...
And let me tell you something. What Coach is saying is correct. Why? Because it wasn't until about a month ago, my wife was, déjalo, ese un bebé, he's a baby. Boy, that shit changed about a month ago. She'd be like, come sit your ass. Listen, my wife now, she turning a new leaf. And I tell her, for me, that shit is sexy to me. When I see my wife and she's like, yo, come sit down. I'm not playing with you. She grab, yo, sit your... Cause it's that you have to know when there's time. Like when my son is tired, he don't want no parts of me. He don't want no parts of dad. Cause he know dad ain't gonna lay down with him, talk to him, sing to him. My hush little baby, don't you cry. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. But my son, he run to his mom when he tired. But when that boy wake up in the morning, he don't want to see nobody but his dad. He be like, Dad, I'm ready. I'm up. What we gonna do? Cause the energy, he comes to me for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, it is what it is. Like, it's funny how we blended it up, but let's keep rocking and rolling, man.
Probably out of control. Now, she sounds like what the guy's saying is they're not even together. He's probably paying child support, and now she's throwing in the towel. Yep. And now she wants to move back in. So she's trying to get back in with the guy.
Right.
Hey, I need to stay at your place for a little bit.
Right.
She's using the baby mama card. Then he says, I tried to help you out. I paid you child support. I paid you thousands of dollars. Bitch, you still ain't did shit.
Right.
Now, this is common of a lot of women who experience what they call postpartum depression. I'm not a big believer in it. I'm not going to, listen, I understand being a mother is tough. I understand your hormones and emotion. I'm not going to say, hey, this woman's going through it, therefore we can put up with her doing dumb shit.
Right.
Because the reason why is because most of these women that suffer from
They're
this,
lying.
they got 1 or 2 children. 1 or 2.
Right.
Now, your granny had 7 to 10 kids.
Right.
Your great granny had 22. And it's somewhat pathetic that we live in a world today where a woman can have 1 kid or 2 and throw in the damn towel.
Right.
In life.
Right.
Sitting in a corner rocking. Now, I've experienced this. This is just weakness.
Yep.
I don't care what you pseudo-psychologist says. This is weakness. All right, she's just quitting. All right, if you got enough energy to ask me for money, bitch, you got enough energy to stand up on your own too and go get a damn job. This is crazy. But we put a baby in the woman, all right, and then now we got to deal with this. This woman don't want to do nothing. That's just simply what it is. And she's lost, disoriented. She don't have instruction. She has no outlook in life, and that's what it is. You just can't just sum it up and just say it's depression or postpartum depression. I ain't going for that. I'm not just going to go for that. What do I do now with this information? Wait for it to go away? All right, sit her in therapy. What is that going to do for me today? All right, we need to whip her ass in line. Get in line. Wake up, Ninja Buttercup. Suck it up. Or get out.
Right.
Or get out. That's what you need to do. Get out. So what they're going to say is just, this is postpartum depression. This is bullshit to me. All right, because that don't help me feed my kid. That don't help me bring in a check. That don't help me support my family. That don't help me because now she's going to.
And the thing is this, she don't want to work. She don't even want to take care of her kids. This is a broken woman, y'all. Like, it's in her nature to be nurturing, and she can't even do that. Come on, man.
Now she's going to just say, I still got it. I got it for 7 years. She just a lazy piece of shit with no vision. That's just what she is, in my opinion. She just lazy.
Facts.
All right, now, people go say, nah, man, you got to appreciate and empathize. Nope. Go for a run. Exercise. Everything, all of your solutions are in the palm of your hand. But then you're just going to want to lean on the fact that you're just going to be lazy and sandbag on me. All right, nah, man. I just don't understand. You just don't know where to go now. All right, maybe we can help you out. Let's set some goals. Let's get some vision. Let's write this down. All right, but a lot of people are just burnt out on doing the basics. She doesn't have a good. She doesn't have a good people to lean on. She don't have a family. She don't have a mother, a father, right? And so she's just gonna lean on. Guys. This is giving up.
We're gonna stop it right here, man, because this is a very touchy topic, man. But listen, man, fellas. That's why you're a woman. I keep telling you guys, man. Your job as a man, if you choose the woman like this, your job is to cultivate your woman. That means that you're going to have to mold her. You're going to have to encourage her. Almost like being a father. You understand what I'm saying? And when women see, like, I promise you this. This lady was not raised with her father. I could put money on that. Maybe she know who her father is. He ain't raised her. You want to know why? Because she didn't move. She didn't get transferred from headship to headship. Headship to headship. From her father, the power was transferred over to the husband, and the husband is still to have the headship over his wife. I'm leaving that one alone. It is what it is. Y'all already know what time it is, man. Y'all already know. Shout out to Coach Greg. Thank you for being here. I'm your host, Michael May of the Hear Me Out podcast. Y'all already know. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, turn on notifications. Until next time, we out.